Hello, dear viewers. I put it to you, is it better to have lived a life of crime and learned your mistakes and grown and become better, or to watch somebody be better and just be better than them in the future? We don't know, but I mean, we're with Apate, so that's what she's doing. She is our new ruler. She has taken over from Gaia last episode after her unfortunate demise, and has really proven herself so far with a lot of really cool skills. So yeah, we'll be continuing on with her story today. Quick announcement before we get in. So between last episode and this episode, I have done the dreaded thing and I've added mods. Oh no. But I think they're really important, good ones. There's a grand total of 6 mods in this. Otherwise, it was a pretty basic game with just a few DLCs and whatnot. The mods themselves are pretty straightforward. Number 1, adventure contract broker. More contracts, more things for us to do. Landed can convert friends by Cornflake. Very good. Allows, once we become landed, to convert more people. Allows kind of that proselytize afterwards. And another kind of RP one as well is just my opinion matters. We're playing a little bit more RP now that we have traits with Apate, so our opinion matters. It's pretty straightforward, pretty important. A little bit more important, kind of going back with that god theme that I've been running this entire series. I've been waiting to see if somebody would pop in like a reasonable god mod in the workshop, and I haven't really seen any that I really loved. If you see them, let me know, and maybe pin me with them. But for that, we have 3 mods that might kind of help with that religious side. Number 1, prophets can incite revolts. So once we get an area that has, you know, Hellenic faith there, we can incite a revolt if we're, you know, very zealous. Number 2, you can proselytize, not prophetize, a single county. So basically, the power that allows you to proselytize, you get it about once a year on a single county that doesn't necessarily have a negative opinion. So, you know, a little bit more powerful, especially when we're going after those, you know, holy sites that are owned by people who should be pretty good and pretty strong. And the last one is a self-backed mass conversion. Basically, this is the exact same as the, you know, the religious path that allows you to proselytize across the country without requiring that the head liege is the same religion. The other ones as well. All 3 of these also by Amazing Cornflakes, so big shout out to them. Go give them a like, subscribe if you enjoy these. But yeah, we'll get on with that and get into the game, and hopefully maybe we'll start seeing some Hellenism start popping up. Alrighty, so we're back with Apate in the province of Kakisalmi, here in Finland, in Karelia. So Apate, she started out amazingly strong. She's got 4 kills to her name, all 4 duels, all in Hunt Down Bandits. She has... I thought she was going to be a little bit, you know, a little bit weak since she has just stewardship, but no, with that prowess, I mean, that mace, that coat of the swan has really helped out. She's really pushing for us, and I think she's really kind of living up to her mother's namesake there at the end of her life, getting that, where is it, that champion of the swan. We're almost there. We almost got the prowess contracts, and I think we're just going to keep hunting down those, bandits. We have 750 gold, we have a whole bunch of prestige, but we are only distinguished, and we have a bunch of faith, but we're only faithful. So I think I talked about that Hellenist path, so this is self-backed ascension. You still require, you know, theologian, paragon of virtue, or holy sites. Just basically, just kind of removing that requirement of a Hellenic holy site, following Hellenism, following the Hellenic top siege. That's just really hard for where we're sitting when, you know, basically we would never be able to convert the papacy. I've already shown that we couldn't convert anybody in the Byzantine Empire, and I think this Tunis would be basically our only option because I believe... let's get the realms. The current emperor is Zealous. And the Tulinids, he would be our only option, and I mean, we can't look at him, but he would be very, very hard to convert. Now let's see, we still have Bernard over there. Catholicism. We still see some Hellenism over here, which is nice to see. Hopefully, we can change that. So, as mentioned, I do have... We now have a new follower position. Hopefully this works. Contract Scouts. So, let's pop somebody into that. Wiggle Forts. Basically, it just gives you a couple more contracts every month, depending on their diplomacy. So, she's really good. We might get a grand total of 2 extra contracts a month. I played about 4 hours with this mod just to see how it was working, and it seems to be kind of unnoticeable. I'm going to say that. I just didn't have to go in and try and get contracts nearly as much. So we'll get her in there. Everybody else is looking good. Do I need a second bodyguard? Nah, we're beast mode here. Apate's got this. So, just a reminder, she is a just, brave, but kind of lazy. So, if she can just do one little thing instead of, you know, like, chasing down a bandit all across the world, she's probably just going to fight them immediately. And she doesn't really like to do, you know, kind of like longer things. So, we'll probably try and stick away from that. Our number one, as much as I hate to just talk about being lazy, number one is, I think... I want to go to Upland. I want to go to Upland mostly... Wait, who's here? Why aren't they under Sveria? 1500 are you... Could we possibly convert him? Let's just see. Because if we can convert him, then I can sit in his county for a while. Let's... We don't have that perk. I got so used to having that perk. No, we have to jump into this. Or, we're already in, aren't we? Let's go to learning, because I need that perk to convert people. Because I think that will start us down the path of really becoming a religious head. Now, if we go here, he only has, you know, like 1,000 men. One of the things I've been doing is kind of building up our army in the background. I think we do need to drop the armored footmen, even though, nah, we'll keep them. As much as I want to have all special people. Oh, wow. Eee. You know, why don't we just, instead of doing all that, we'll go from 1600, we'll just jump into there, and we'll boat over. We use half the provisions. Half! So we'll do that move. Because I don't think he'll try and kick us out. One of the other things I have planned, because converting is never easy, we want to kind of find a few people in our camp. Why is everything not happy? I'm going to quickly check to make sure there's not something running in the background. Eyes in the night. Morning brings a report that a man-eating beast is struck again. Another follower butchered. Who died? I didn't see anybody died. We can tighten the watch 50-50. We can have 2 people die, or I can take its head. Yeah. We can fight it. 96% chance. Yeah, this woman is a beast. So there was a wolf. Not only is she the wolf mother, she's also the wolf slayer. Heck yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna see if there's something running in the background causing issues. Okay, we have made it there. There doesn't seem to be anything running in the background. If you notice stuttering, please let me know. There'll be some issues there. Effects on us. Somebody wants to hire us as a mercenary for a holy war. This would be A Catholic man. Who are you trying to fight? You want us to go down there. Second off, you are attacking what you consider pagans. No, we wouldn't help with that. Nah, eat shit. I like how they try. It's like, oh no, we'll give you more. It's like, no, no, no. I said no because I don't like you. So yeah, what we're gonna do is actually, I've never really tried this too much. Let's go for a university visit. Confucian education trait experience at Confucian universities. Okay, so apparently, I'm guessing Uppsala might not be Confucian University. Just you know, just considering. So we will hit that. We have some things. Oh, we've got proselytize, and we got our forward scouts. We'll just go around this. Why don't we just go around that, you know? The other thing we could do is just go boop. Or, you know, more logically. Oh, it's where we are. Never mind. There's no point. Because we can't get around it. Okay, our activity options. We are going to really try. We get a book, activity success, and a random skill point. So she's devoted. I mean, we just devoted ourselves to learning, and we're going to university. I feel like that makes sense. She is still fairly young at 31. We don't want that. We're considered a fugitive, but again, I don't think he's going to push us out when we have nearly as many units as he does. What is this new one? So we're going to push down to Wandering Mercenary. Got to get that. And we visited the Temple of Uppsala. We got our learning perk. So let's... Oh! I thought there was like something in my office. Is it her flicking the pages? Oh, God. I was so scared. Okay, time to get started. We're already a little bit... We're score 10. Woo. Ooh. Oh my goodness, those are some nice goggles. So, the halls of the University of Sigtuna often echoes with the debates of students and teachers, some of which escalates into notorious rivalries, like Ivar and Bui. Bui? When I find them today, they are, as usual, screaming at each other, trying to prove whose field of study is better equipped to discuss the contributions of medicine by the Greek Galen and the Persian Razes. Something less usual, however, is that they suddenly notice me approaching and ask me to take a position. I mean, obviously, we're gonna go with the Greek Galen. Just throwing that out there. So we can choose Ivar, we can choose Bui, or we can try and say, I think both of you are right. Which one's got the higher learning? I'm pretty sure pretty sure Ivar is right. Sorry, but I feel like she would just go like, that guy's the smartest in the room. We failed to study for important something. So yeah, we're gonna start with the university language of the master. Yeah, I mean, I feel like she would try. She's probably getting stressed because, you know, we're lazy. She is getting stressed. I mean, how many languages can she learn? 7, and we already know, like, we know Hellenic, Burmese, South Slavic, Italian. Actually, that's really nice. We'll try. We learn Norse. That's awesome. Apparently, lots of busyness happening at university. I mean, for something that happens. We are pregnant with our 3rd child. Currently, Oranos is our heir. I'm gonna have to pull up. I'm gonna get it early this time. Oh no, I forgot. It's in the other one. Ugh. It's over here. Okay. I am prepared to name that child. For once. My son and heir Oranos is an unusually calm child. When the others play their wild games around us often withdraws. Wait, we don't even get a choice to give him a... We're gonna make him our ward. And, I mean, pensive isn't bad. Stewardship learning. He can learn more languages. If we're gonna go for trying to make him the prophet, that might work really well. We get a little bit more success. My in-depth studies of the Hellenic doctrine at Sigtuna have confronted me with so many new questions, not all of which seem to have clear-cut answers. Some even seem to have contradictory explanations. Yeah, because they didn't write down things correct. Is faith supposed to be completed by reason or not? Does faith only have one deal with the unseen or not? There must be meaning. We can really study into that. Or my head hurts. I think we're going to try. Like, we want this to be successful. Oh, it's much more successful. See what I was talking about? Perfect. Let's see how it's going. We're hosting that activity. Ooh, there's an uncover secret. I think that's a pretty straightforward one. Oh, wow. We have an esteemed speaker joining us today. My teacher, Ivar, has claimed it's Rigsgori Ali of Sweden. I wonder why it's saying Sweden and not Sverige. This is King Kud's personal goatee. Okay. Wow. He has consumption. It never really left these lands. Greetings. Today we're exploring bibliomancy. Is that, you know, library magic? And how it connects to the nature of Odin. I mean, we don't really care too much. We have 43% that we will destroy him with facts and logic, or will be ushered out of the auditorium. I think we'll, yeah, oh, fascinating. Yes, yes. I feel like that kind of suits her a little bit better. As much as, you know, we don't get as good of an outcome. You aced an assignment, though. And we got some learning. I would love to get up. I don't care. Sigtuna is a renowned center of studies that hosts both teachers and students from far and near. It's hardly thought much of it until religious reference from Bui struck me hard as blasphemous and contrary to everything I've ever been taught in my life. Again, they worship different gods, not us. It makes sense. Ah, good. We got at least 2 perk level 2, so we got 1 perk point for sure. It'd be amazing to try and get 2, but I don't think, or 3. I don't think we'll get there. Let's, you know, she would be lazy. She wouldn't want to read more books. She would say, as the master said. Ah, but we lost to poor Gills, or Thor Gills. So we have some students. Ivar. Oh, okay, there's 2 teachers. Who's this guy? And yet, we are only level 2. We will keep in touch with our masters. We got the illustrious journal. Wow! That's pretty good, except I think we have a better journal. And we somehow got minus touch. That is awesome. So let's pause. Or let's allow us to get back. Now there is provisional and visit settlement. Monthly domicile travel speed is always nice. Visiting a point of interest awards 26 gold. You don't happen to know exactly where I'm going next, do you? We're gonna get so much money. Because we're going to England. And England has like 12, 13 places we can visit. Perfect. So there's not a ton here. Let's... Oh. We do have the book, but I don't think... Monthly lifestyle, like the curses of blank. I love that. The curses of. So we can just say good for them. That's fine. who's a Fedula? Good for them. Troubling translation as a separate the threshold. My personal physician Fedula's office. I find him bent deeply over a book. Okay, we just picked up this guy. I forgot about him. Let me have a look. We can gain some lifestyle experience. Fedula gains the trait novice physician. Is he not already? We can get a better translation, or you should look at the Sacred Chronicles for guidance. Remember, I'm saying we're a very religious character because we believe we're gods, so we go down that route, I believe. Even though I think she would be like, no, we need a better translation. Anything out here? Oh. We don't really care about that. Anything else that's going to break? Why don't we visit and sell Helsingland Norale? Let's head down to the Kingdom of Denmark. Oh, we've learned Finnic. That's great. So we now, wow, we've picked up a couple big languages at the end there. I mean, we're leaving, so probably not that big. Husband, where is he from? He's Lombard. That's the old vulgar, I believe. It doesn't tell us how many languages he's know. Yeah, I think that's Italian vulgar, not the old. What do you speak down here? Or Arabic. Do we have anybody we can learn Arabic from? I think that'll be useful. I mean, he's still he is still around. He doesn't mind being stooge, I don't think. But dang, he is Sham. Did he also get the golden armor? This is awesome. Anyways, back to, I just saw that. You look vaguely Arabic. Nope. I cannot call that very well. Aksankur. Can I learn your language? Shaz Turkic. We'll try it. See if that helps. Just because knowing the language does help you convert as well. I found that out in a playtest. Okay, so we're going to Denmark. This is gonna seem like kind of speed run a lot. Ooh, there's a great battle there, so we will obviously customize route because that's 26 gold. We won't even have to take any quests. Can we just go to Vexio? Vexio, then Ronaby, and then Lund. Or no, not even Lund. And then down here. Okay, perfect. Yeah, we'll pick that one up when we do a quest. We'll probably do a quest down here at least. Came in. We have enough food. We have everything. And one of the nice things about all the traveling is we should hit, you know, a couple proselytizing. We're not too worried about that. We're not too worried about that. And if we keep on the move, most people won't have issues with us. I don't think they will, like, try and kick us out that quick. Oh, no. I lost my list. So, I think something to do with knowledge is probably a good one. And I was trying to remember that... Oh! Logoi. The god of arguments. I think we found out, and the first thing that happened was a massive argument between our teachers. That's perfect. Logoi. How is he? How did he come out? He came out also quick. So we have 2 quick boys and a quick daughter. Not one day too soon. Antonia died. Good. Fuck that bitch. No, I really liked her actually, but Apate hated her. Oh, I guess the one thing I haven't shown is that your opinion. So our opinion of Logoi. So that we're gonna, obviously we like him, but say we come down to the King of Denmark. Our opinion is we don't like him too much. He seems to like us a lot. But yeah, we don't like him. Did... Okay, so Sweden just expelled us, or is about to. So we're gonna have to try and keep to some smaller lands when we get over in this area. Maybe Jorvik, maybe Paus, maybe Ossory. Did they... They're also true Norse. That's awesome. I like that they were able to hold out. The Irish Confederation. Okay. So we have a hunt criminals. You know what that means. Well, first off, we visit tribal holdings so they don't boot us out. We should mingle with some locals. I wouldn't mind hearing a story. We can increase our intrigue. I feel like she would do it. Remember, she's lazy, so she wants to just increase her stuff. The easy way out. So we got Bersi, Kjartan, really high learning. I was like, was he at college with us? And then we have Aslaug. Avaricious. I mean, we would probably get along well with this character. Apparently not, because she's greedy. That's a sin. And she's irritable. I don't think any of them really come. Basically, if they don't have a inheritable trait, I'm probably not looking at them too much. I can move those for a small cut. Hells yeah. Our lady knows how to talk to people into doing stuff. Let's see, anything we can sell. The Trojan lamellar armor. Actually, on second thought, I'm pretty sure that guy... Take the Trojan lamellar. We talked him into it. And transport. Well, we'll look at that. We will jump on this contract in Bavaria. Is that Bavaria? The Polabian Confederation. Interesting. Interesting. And I mean, we all know how this is going to go down. A night by the campfire. Long after night has settled, I find myself laughing, telling stories, and drinking with my sister, Lou Oizus. I forgot we became best friends with her, didn't we? We're just friends. And my personal physician, Fedula. Oh, and Eros. Just a big old happy group. But Lou Oizus ends up telling a particularly ribald story about 4 peasants she had seen in Selsvig. After drying my eyes from the laughter and drinking a bit to clear my throat, I will tell a story. We can add some extra embellishment or ask. I think, yeah, she wouldn't want to. Again, we're lazy. We wouldn't want to tell the story. Get our sister to. I would love to get her up to best friend. Just because she's probably one of the more interesting ones we've had in our band as well. You know, like the scaly lady who became a nun but came back to us, and she is a witch. Dagmar. Have you watched some what? Oh, I forgot that show. I loved it. But we're gonna immediately kill Dagmar. I'll show you how I lift a mace. They might not know, you know. We're not having issues. Strike barrier post. 2-shot. Our girl. She is a beast at those quests. We always need them. Always hunt down the criminals. I feel like that, like, if you hunt down a criminal, people should be like, oh, whoa, maybe we don't want to kill you. Because, you know, the development growth in Chiefdom of Selsvig increases by 40. But, what? Huh. Zhong Liang, our second? He was our second? You know exactly who I'm going to go for. How? Whoa, where is she? Nope, apparently she is terrible. No. No. Oh yeah, I forgot we grabbed those characters due to that issue. I think we would want to keep it in the family. I mean, she doesn't have a great opinion of a lot of these people. So I'm going to go Hamdan maybe. So she quite likes Hamdan. Right? Oriathogeny. You know what? Our nephew seems to be kind of a beast. He's pretty decent around. And he's our kind of most like the highest capability character, so I think that's what she would go for. She would want to keep our second in the family, right? Like, they make a lot of important decisions. Let's see, where's this one too? Okay, contract. You want us to go to the Hidibar? You want us to go to Selsvig? Yep. Okay. Yeah. I love when you get paid $85 to do nothing. It's awesome. So, one of the things I've recently realized is that these cost a whole bunch. Now, one of the things I want to try... I would love to do the grand tournament, but 100 gold is 100 gold. And while we're here, let's keep upgrading our camp. Oh, yeah. Another roaring campfire. You can't give us... Let's see what she does for this. I would love to see a grand tournament. I think our character... I don't think we can fight in a duel because we're not a martial sex. Did she say no? Oh, maybe she can't do it because she's a mare. Well, let's just see what other things have in store. So this guy will give us Volagost. Yeah, but where is it? That's not too far. And then on our select travel option, oh, obviously we got to proselytize. Customize. When we come back, can we hit that? There's something just fell in my room. We'll do that. That. Not go through the really dangerous area and start traveling. Perfect. This should be over in days. Did she just take our hook and not do the grand tournament for us? Perfect. We have something new. We converted one person. There is our tournament we're going to go to. Oh, we have to go through there. Jeez. I mean, it's fine. I can't wait for it to start. There will be a board game and wrestling. I don't know if we can do the wrestling, but we can definitely do the board game. So, first things first. What should we do? Should we... Tent is meet other contestants, sabotage them. I don't think she'd be a sabotager. We can pray for victory or test your faith. I think we're gonna go with that first. Bring me glory, Ares. Smile on my husband, Waldepert. Or help me find inner peace. We're gonna ask Ares for some help. Don't think it helped. We're currently guaranteed. Oh wow, Countess Giselle is first. I didn't think she'd be the witty one, but oh damn, look at that learning. We gain a new learning lifestyle perk though. How do I? Oh, there. That's easy to exit out of. Wandering missionary. Boom. While we're here, can we attempt to convert? Dang. Yeah, we're at the thing with her. We can meet up. So actually, our best ability is in wit because we've been, I think, pushing for that wit has to looter trait. I am ready. I don't think she'd bet, and she would not. Yeah, she's not. She is just, so she would not try and get any. We can knock Jarl Mare out. We're just so We can gain a little bit of stress, or we could just knock her out and spend the prestige. I think we would be kind. I feel like just and kind of fit together. So let's just do that. Oh, it also helps our chances. Soft click of moving pieces to serve as calm. We are deep in the game, end game now, and the game hangs in the balance. Maybe I can draw from my knowledge of warfare? What about... You're awfully sure of yourself. Are learning diplomacy, learning intrigue, or learning. We kind of need some help. Diplomacy seems to be our best choice. And we won. Obviously, we didn't win the whole thing, but we beat her. Finally. We are now going to go against... Oh, in the bout between Gisela and Zegaboo has been decided. Gisela obviously goes through. She was the one who was slated to win, so... you progress due to Master Arnold's reserve... Huh. What? Have reached the semifinals. My next vote was about to begin, but he conceded. Why would he have conceded? Interesting. He just thought I couldn't win. He couldn't win. Fair enough. But hey, I'm all for it. But I thought it said he conceded. We're just gonna, again, what's best. Holy jeez, we're pregnant again. Thank goodness I still have the list up and ready. Which reminds me, let's go. So Gisela and Wenzel has been decided. Gisela's moved through. So the host and us. So it's Apate versus Gisela. I can do this. I can do this. I won't cheat. Remember, she is just, so how this game ends is anybody's guess. The margin of victory is so small. Maybe I can draw from my knowledge? Again, she seems very sure of herself. She thought she was going to win at the start, and I think that looked like a winning screen. Our girl, she's won her first thing. I think that was a great choice to do, kind of get this. We achieved triumph. I won. I actually won. So wrestling, we apparently cannot join. Or can we? It says you did. It just says you did not qualify. But let's go to the artisan. We can get a glass orb. Or my Lazar's ring could use some decoration. What is decorative ribbon? Prestige? Yeah. We're using that ring, so why not increase that? We're currently low stressed because we won. You know what? I think we just, yeah. Again, keep trying to do... We can either burn that. This is one of the only ways I know of to get renown as an unlanded character. So we're going to get that exquisite crest. How did we get 20? Oh, because we're getting... from Dynasty members. From me, specifically. Okay, cool. That's really, really good. Okay, so we're just kind of sitting here. May the best man win. Do we want to place a bet? You know what? I want to place a bet on Arnold. Can we? Wait, who's this Walther? He's not even... Oh, he's a main. Him or Vieric. But Arnold, he's right there. I mean, we'll put it on the underdog. The semifinals are over. We can get a friendship with Orstein. Obviously going to be Harker. Of course. I don't see why we'd wish for one over the other. Vieric knocked Casper out, and Walther knocked Sir Arnold out. Good thing we weren't able to place a bet on him, eh? Vieric and Walther. And we celebrated. It was great. It was super fun to watch. I think they'd have just, been distracted by Apate's amazingness. And it probably wouldn't have helped that she's pregnant. I mean, it would have given her a little bit of extra weight to throw around. A well-deserved win. We bet on the wrong man, but that's fine. We at least took one of them home, and we should be very thankful for, you know, getting to compete, because that's really hard as a non-martial character. Marcelina, are we? We are heterosexual. I'm here to watch, not flirt. Play the character. Finish the grand tournament. She also is soulmates with her husband, so I don't think she would be out there cheating. She is, again, a just, brave. She is a just character. Turkin, we're not running low on food, but you know, double the beer rations regardless. I always love that option. Just always double the beer ration. We can deliver an artifact. Let's get some money. We're going to free King Friedrich's sword to King Leofried of Germany. Actually, why don't we move all of our camp to there? So let's, oh, I haven't looked at the thing we got. Move camp. I was trying to remember what all the buttons are. And while we're coming down, I was going to say, should we hit that? Actually, what we'll do is we'll hit Aachen, we'll hit Luxembourg, and then when we come back out, we'll kind of go up into England. I think that would work well. I'm trying to hit as many pieces as we can, so we can also do that, the travels of Apate for our next of kin. Apply and moving, because I think we aren't too far off, and we have the money. So the travels of Captain Apate, we need to hit 3 more points of interest, but we might as well hit, you know, all 60 to get that option for the bonus. Jindrik, can we just get some provisions? We do lose 100. That's not for right now. Gisela, no, we already asked her for stuff. You can get rid of that, get rid of that. Everybody kind of is thinking we are. So this is King Friedrich's sword. It's worse than our mace. It's actually way worse than our mace. But what we got was a prize ring, which maybe we'll unequip that trinket and put on that prize ring. She's a lady that has 2 rings on her finger. Yeah, this is why I like the proselytize as well, because you get a whole bunch of piety. I should head back to camp. So we are here. Rescue a fair subject is always fun. And we can make that decision. Yeah, we hit 3 on the way down there. So we're widely... We want to hit that... I'm going to right-click that for right now. Can demand money. Why can... Oh, excel that contract. Okay. That's fine. Nikia. What you are in learning? Who's our highest learning? It's... Oh, I was going to say it's probably us. Capitolina. Actually. Nah, she's fine. I was going to be like, no, we want to do more for us. I love the fair subjects because they're always a beautiful character. And that just makes great... we'll donate some to these poor wretches. For 5 for 100, like, we want as much PD as we can, remember? So I am doing that. Holy jeez, we have some amazing characters with us. We're still trying to learn Akensor's language, which should be done pretty soon. Oh! We have twins! Pneumonios and Chorion. So, not identical, but fraternal twins. Let's go back to that list. I now need 2 names. Whew. Let's see. How are you? You came out quick. Every single one has come out quick. That's awesome. I don't know what the odds are on that, but that is awesome. Okay. So Numenius. I don't think I have these, so I like it. So Numenius, we're gonna call you Ater. And Chiorin, we're gonna call you Horkos. Ater, the god of folly, and Horkos, the god of oaths. I just like, they're kind of opposites. I feel like that works for twins. Excellent. We are just pumping out the babies, apparently. We've learned Shaz Turkic. Let's look for another language, because I think we have one more? Two more. Okay. Followers. I think it was further down. Hilpa, no. Maybe I should just use that. Let's look for somebody who is Islamic of some sort. What are you? What language? Yeah, but what language? What is Vardane? I'm gonna learn your language. Nah, dang. Wait, I'm guessing you speak Arabic. Iranian? Iranian's good enough. No insult to, you know, anybody who doesn't think they're good enough. But, let's... Oh no, we got ill. Uh-oh. Thank goodness we have an amazing personal physician. Okay, so yeah, adding in the contract has seemed to... kind of messed with some of the spacing, but I think we can still do all the ones we want. I don't know why it's always 0. Will be increased by 0 next time you travel. Is it because we have to stay there for a month? Because I do way too much traveling. Let's take her off that and maybe army movement. Wait. To caravan master. Let's just stop paying him for that, because obviously that's not very effective for us. Whoa, what happened there? Why aren't we at 100? That's why. It hadn't updated. Okay, so we have Ute, a Catholic Swabian who is beautiful. Like I said, I love to have it. I mean, we don't have to part ways. She feels insulted. Oh well. I'd have married her to Fedula. Do no more than what is necessary. I'm willing to try new things. Ill. I don't know what I accepted, but this was not it. We gained greatly reduced disease symptoms. Apparently it worked. What did he do? Instructed me to step into the empty tub and left me to undress in private. His return was heralded by a loud bah. It was followed by a servant and half a dozen goats. With a deft hand, he proceeded to grab the goats and slit their throats over the tub, one by one. The stains on the floor will not go away. I'm not sure how I feel about what happened, yet I cannot deny that most of my symptoms have gone away since. I'm not a doctor, but I am a medical adjacent person. Let me just tell you, please do not bathe in the blood of goats. Not healthy. Not healthy. No. Please don't. Also, that would take forever to drain them. Anyways, we are no longer ill. We can demand a payment. Can he give us anything more than 2? No. Okay. Contracts, hire muscle, escort, emissary. We'll take that one. Like, I like playing as a very movement. Where is she going? King Sigurd there. We'll just travel. That was a pretty safe, but it's a nice long route for a lot of proselytizing. What are you doing, little lad? Legoy. Logic. Yeah, obviously she's not a like a horrible mother, so she would. There we go. We got a new contract. So what did she find? Ooh. Ooh. We can get a claim on the barony of Hagenau. Hagenau? Maybe? Yeah. Wait, who's this guy? He was just wandering through there. I should head back to my camp. Perfect. We get 84 gold. Do a passage of arms. Rescue a fair subject. I mean, we're gonna go for that one again. I think the guy likes us. Wow, he hates us. He's shy and craven, so maybe he won't. I was looking at the wrong person. Catholicism is hostile. He's rakish. Ooh. Oh, that still wasn't the king. King Lufrid. Hasteluder, he basically cultural. I think he's like, as a person you're okay, but you know. Or was that my opinion of him? Ah, we don't think much of him, but he likes us. Capitolina and Slobodan, yeah, I don't care. Have fun. What? Yeah, no, have fun. Get some, as they say. New contracts, wow. Another new contract. Maybe that's a little bit quick. But, you know, I'm not going to complain. Protect the innocent. I feel like, again, she is kind of a worthy knight. Oh, we can't travel to accept that. So, and we were gone for a long period of time. Anything important there? Did anybody get money? Ooh, Count Reinhard did. Have some food, poor child. Obviously, we get Kind Ruler. What does Kind Ruler do? Okay. General opinion +5. That will be helpful. And then we can try and get Hilpa and Eribert to... Yeah, we're going to just always try and make them get along. Okay. So, Helwiva. As a loyal server of Hecate, travel means performing rituals and incantations to safeguard my entourage against evil spirits. Here in Heidelberg, people believe all magic and miracles done by any other than clerics to be witchcraft. Accordingly, the local priest now descends upon my procession like a beast, scrubbing away my protective symbols and raving about the alleged evil of my ways. We can try and convince them. Helwiva would convert. 5% chance we can repent my evil ways. Not happening. We don't believe it's evil. We can run away. Or we can fight our way out of this. We'll try and reason. Ah, we lost the debate and they beat us up. Oh, they really beat us up. I have an offer for you. Okay, purse pursuit. So we have somebody trying to steal our purse. We can offer him a job. Filthy thief. We can just kill him. Or we can make him give the money back and we'll leave it at that. Honestly, after her mother seeing that, she was a thief, we'd probably try and we'd be like, you know what? We'll try and repent you. And we'll make you a champion. I feel like that's what she would do. Well, let's just demand payment. Wow. There's a lot of... Maybe that's... Then again, she's a really good scout, so that makes sense. We're going to go rescue the first subject because I think we have a nephew that's unmarried. No. Or yeah. Ah, Lagoy. Again, he's being a little rapscallion, coming and helping his mom. Fair woman. A balanced approach is best to get a fair woman. You know, I say as a single man. Because I know. I just know all the facts, right? It might be a little bit much now that I'm looking at it. She is really freaking good. Ambush travels, protect the innocent. Raise building. None of these are really quick. Liberty. Liberty, not dissolution. And I love it when 5 and 5, of course. Who is Agnesica? Without friends or protection, I am interrupted from my stroll near an ongoing poetry competition by the approach of a nervous stranger. A woman who introduces as Agnieszka. Agnieszka. I'm not great at Polish, so it is clear as alien to Grisons as I. Lady, you and I both know that these lands have no truck with those who worship differently than the lords and ladies. We can welcome to our camp. We can just find her a home, or we can tell her to be on. Nah, she's zealous. We'll help find her a home. And Hildeberg, another beautiful, lusty lady. You love to see it. You know, we've got a long path ahead, but we don't have to part ways. Nephew, would you like a lovely lady? And perfectly aged. Send proposal. And can we demand conversion? No, we can't demand conversion yet. Okay, let's get the money. See, this way we don't lose any. Oh, geez. Every time I always forget. Let's just get Roaring Campfire all the way up while I'm thinking of it. I do like that kind of layout we have, so we can instruct some knights. That's pretty quick. Geez, settle boundary dispute. So we'll settle boundary dispute because we can quickly finish that up almost immediately. We can leave Wilgefortz. But honestly, it seems like a pretty simple problem. So we'll just do that. Are we still ill? Jeez. Maybe bathing in blood isn't the greatest idea. We'll head over and train some knights for a priest. Let me see those men as we're in our small clothes. Emmerich, I'll train you up good. We could just steal them. The 58-year-old with 7 prowess? Probably not. We can give him a private lesson, or we can have him follow our moves. 113 gold for just training an old man how to fight better. Boom. The priest has money. We converted multiple people. Holy jeez. Okay. Maybe that's a little bit quick. But again, I'm just reminding myself that she is really good at her job. Okay. Rescue a fair... Oh, we can do another one? Do we have another nephew that isn't married? You have no children? And your 2 nephews, or your 2 sons are married? Yes. Oh! Both 2, very beautiful ladies. Okay, so we got a wandering. Journey planner, activity options cost is down. Travel safety might be useful. Decrease travel option costs. We will do journey planner. Now I feel like we've done a ton here. So I am going to do something. Stand with us. Galurian claim on Judica of Cagliari. Where is Cagliari? Down here. Oh. How does he have 2,000 men? Holy orders. I was going to be like, we'll go fight with him. Nope. Nope, we won't. I think we're going to go up to England now. We don't have much, so we will check out the holding. Let's go see Hohenberg Castle. Castle. Words. We don't need any body. He's a decent knight. He would actually be pretty good. And Yanislav. How do you say the L? Lem? Yanislav? I don't know. So we have Niklaus. Niklaus, we might actually want. He's pretty good. 19. Sorry. 115. Yeah, that's not. Looking at our bank account, that's nothing. I don't mind hearing a story. Increasing our learning. 2%? No. But that did get us another learning perk. Ulrike. Jesus, she is emaciated. Berkte, a drunkard. See, she's very full-figured because she actually has been fed. She's stolen everything from Ulrike. Burchard. On second thought, none of them. I was thinking of something else. You know what we need? More quests. I'm doing this just to see how filled up we can get the map. I'm not gonna lie. Supplies are this way. We can just buy them, or we can, you know, we can offload them ourselves. Hells yeah. Can we sell something? I think the Curses of. I like this book. We made it ourselves. We're never gonna use it. Never. And we managed to convince her, so we can sell it for 110. So that basically bought us, what is his name? Niklaus? Back to camp. So many things. Anyways, Prolific Pilgrim. With that, we gotta do one of the two. We gotta hit our first one. We can do the travels. Not good enough. We can proselytize. That has popped up. So maybe it just took a while. So this is a proselytize mod, which allows you to... It doesn't like being clicked, oddly enough. The Badian Swabians do not yet know the truth of Hellenism or the love of Zeus, but they will soon enough. So it allows you to do it every 12 months. We are not Catholic. So are they... What war is this? Are you an attacker? Attacking? And then somebody here is attacking you. So, you know what? We're going to go help Galuria. I want to convert. I think if we can convert this area with that proselyte. I did it again. I fucking did it again. Oh, wow. We have a quest way over there. Yeah. If we can convert this and make it kind of like maybe a second Holy Land for us, that would work really, really well for us. And it also shouldn't be hard. Maybe we'll hit France. Over here, France. Jesus, France is really getting into that Iberian Peninsula. Oh. That's a big Anbia. My sir, you've been faltering health for like 20 years and you still managed to conquer half of the world. And isn't Kana Bornu also a conqueror? Jeez. Whew. It's been an interesting bout down there. Maybe Aglabad is not where we want to go. But yeah. I kind of want to help them out. Do I think they'll win this fight? So it's 1,000 versus his 1,000. And he's almost lost this. Mostly because he's just not attacking. Tutorially, you are... Ah! I forgot. We converted him. They seem to have that in the bag. Yeah, he hopes. He hopes and prays. But yeah, so let's just see how this works. Proselytize. Zeus is great. Always notify me. Costs us 200 of our piety. So we can pray for them, which we don't have a great diplomacy or learning. Or we can use our martial and intrigue. But this will get us wounded if we fail. Either he or my sword shall enter your hearts. And we've converted them. Dun dun dun. Hellenism. Hellenic. So what's really nice is, say for these guys down here where we converted the man, we didn't convert the county. This is the county, so it's, you know, right in the dead center of Catholicism. Well, I feel like this is just us making a statement, because that is also his home. Oh, he doesn't. Vengeful. Is it because I just converted your place? I bet it's because I converted it. Oh, and this is the Incite Religious Revolt. So we can spend 3, a random county. Okay. So we want to get up to the next one. Let's just do a medium. Let's see how that happens. So from what I was reading, that has the possibility of basically, if you, no matter what, the king knows you, like the person knows you did it. We're gonna go to England. Let's go right up to Elba. Yeah, that's fine. 2,800. Perfect. We'll proselytize on the way. And then what we're going to do is, there's nothing over in Ireland right yet. Then we're going to come down and we're going to hit everything on our way to France, eventually. But we are going to the tribe of St. Johnson. Our treasure map was destroyed, and the guy who's long dead leaves our pack. Junhui gains 30. Okay, the trodden path. The procession has ground to a halt, a stone's throw away from Koblenz. I look over to see my follower Junhui dismounted and intently staring at something on the ground. The other entourage members have gathered around. My lady, there is an ant path here. I am maybe a tad superstitious, but you should never cross an ant path. My great-grandmother did, and she never returned home. Junhui, do you think you're getting back to China? Like, we're not going back there. I'm sorry, but no. Rescue a fair subject with a 2-star. How much would that give us? Gives us piety. Actually, I didn't realize it gave us piety as well. Because I really would love to push up to the Paragon of Virtue. Then we're very close for that self-backed ascension. Because then we have that. Then we just need to do 2 pilgrimages. Words. We need to do words. Oh, it's Aachen. Cancel. Cancel travel. Abort travel. Oh, and how much does 1 give us? So I 250 piety regardless. Travel. Oh, travel. I always forget to click travel. It's just like, yeah, I already said travel. We'll do our normal balanced approach. Travel begins. Feels super slow on 4. Boom. We'll execute. Seize. And we don't have to part way, Agnes. Did she leave us? She joins us. Perfect. I mean, if we just have a camp of beautiful people, I feel like everybody would give us all the jobs. Here I am scrolling to the bottom, just assuming she'll be there. Where is Agnes? Oh, I can search. Agnes. Does that work? Does that work? Ah, it does. You. We'll get you married to somebody. Not the guy with lover's pox, because that's just bad. We can give our stooge a marriage. Oh. It already worked. Why wasn't I given the option to name him? Interesting. Also, why are you allowing your children... no. We will give it to a good, strong... Why does Waldeport look so angry? Good, strong, Hellenic person. Yeah, our sister. Convert culture, convert faith. Oh, not ye. We don't want any of that. I was gonna say trash, but... I'm no longer ill. We would not steal from the dead. Scheme failed. I am headed for my chambers and enjoy some blessed sleep when I hear a faint rustle from the window. Just the wind, I think. Until the wind starts to speak. Fidula. Open up, my honeycomb. It is I. His Minai. I opened the shutters, and lo and behold, a man climbed up to Fidula's window. I mean, he's homosexual, and his Minai? Have you no shame? Guards? I feel like we would just like, you gotta get some. I mean, she's already popped out 5 children, just like her mother. Again, we're trying to get a lot of pieties, so we're gonna rescue these fair maidens. It's the only thing we do. Interesting. I have seen this oh. We have that beautiful lady in court, don't we? I have the perfect job for you. What if... Can we get both? I would love to have... Because I like this 600 men. It really helps push your military up. And they just kind of stay there. We have a lot of time. But... You know, we have to have giants. Perhaps the venom can be cured. Yeah, hells yeah. You, sir. I have a beautiful woman for you. A bounce approached. You know, our usual. Let them do it. So who will Nikia learn from? She is pensive. She's getting a learning education. So Nikia can learn from Luoisus, our head groom, or Daria. So what else is kind of really good for a learning? I think diplomacy, oddly enough, is a really good mix for those two. We got new contracts. She's really good at her job. It's not an overpowered mod. It is. I do notice one thing is it does seem to be a very mixed bag what she gets. So that's I really like. Perrine, she is also beautiful. She is a charismatic negotiator. Yeah, we don't have to part ways, Perrine. Hells yeah. She feels honored. I feel like they're all like, oh, you're a lady. You're not just a man wanting to bed me. I'm like, no, no, no. We truly think you should belong with our company. Oh, not watching the speed. We have, you know what we haven't done? And I think this will be perfect end for today. We'll have a camp revelry. We'll finish with camp revelry. We are halfway into England. I really want to hit all these points and make our way back to, I think Galura will be our first port of call. We'll try and start converting there. But yeah, let's have a camp revelry right here in Eindhoven. Guest of honor, we can't have the guy we just did a quest for. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. 74 of our gold. Oh no. We're gonna go poor. No, we're lazy. We wouldn't keep trying to learn. It failed. We're done. You. Can we learn your language? just pick a random guy. No, we're gonna go back, see if we have anybody. I wonder, is that something we can check? I don't know. Can we go languages? No. Agnes. Can we just go Arabic? Heritage, maybe? Ah. Okay, it didn't tell me. Arabic language, perfect. Because that should make it easier when we go to convert those lands. And he has... Whoa. You, sir. Bring me to that. What? Oh, you're way over there. Okay, never mind. I was like, is that something we can help push and get an ally? Because I think... Have we converted him? We've converted him. I would love... Actually, that might just be worth pushing so he can rule a land. But back to our revelry. Our enjoyment. Holy shit, she is very good at her job. You know what? Vilgeforce, here, have a gift. You're very good at your job. And we would appreciate somebody who is very good at our job because, you know, we're just. And we're lazy. We prefer other people working. And that allows us to, you know, conduct a census. I've never done that. No. We got our camp revelry. That's what we're focusing on. We got a favor hook on Jinhui. So my lady Eros approaches. I don't know where Agnes is. Oh no. Is she pregnant yet? No. Okay. She's also, I love that she has military engineer. We have just battle ladies in this one. I'm considering we can put more wood on the fire and try and bring her back. I know sooner as she sat down, we have Drogo show up. He says he is a healer. He's a physician, experienced traveler, misguided warrior, but he is hale. We can learn novice physician. This was one thing that our mother was amazing at. I love this. Again, she's like, you know what? Mom treated everybody. So she's learning the same skills Gaia had. So we can ask for Friedrich's sword, which is garbage compared to ours. I mean, the injury resistance isn't bad. Or we can get his journal. No. Be gone, opportunists. We're good with money. That's why we have 600 in the bank. More than... I bet you we have more than the King of England. Nah, we're close. We're very close, though. Jeez. I mean, Shrewd. Can we get Shrewd? Shrewd's great. Shrewd? Damn. That would have been great. That would have made this character just absolutely fucking stunning. So we definitely need to put... If that's a possibility, can we... Camp Revelry, can you notify us every time that's available? It does, like, pause us for a while. I wish it was a little bit quicker of an event. And we will divine the stars. Because it, like, locks us down for about 2 months. Which is unfortunate. We get 2 more contracts. I think she found, like, 6 contracts while we're sitting here. We get some... Famous Reveler, but we also get Master of Ceremonies. So good. We got Baggage Train. We already... Oh, level 4. It upgraded for us. Perfect. So, we have finished here. I like how it just looks like a mass of quests around us. We do have the Instructor of Knights, which is... Does this count towards the Swan? No. I think we should be getting close, though. So, let's look at that. Let's figure out where we are. We can proselytize. I think we'll do that every time it comes off. We will immediately try. Also, there's this ability to ask patrons. That's the same one that is allowing us to find all these. If you feel like that's a little overpowered, let me know. I might cut it back. But yeah. Where is the Champion of the Swan? All we need is Exalted Among Men. And we're making our way there. We're already a quarter of the way. I think we were only distinguished when we start today. So she has made her way in the world. We're not quite to the self-backed ascension. And we can make this at any time. But we're only at 54 points of interest. Let's go hit the north. Let's go make some money. And then we'll make that. And our child will be ballin'. Alrighty. Thanks for joining me, Apate, and Waldebert on our latest adventures here in CK3. I think it's going absolutely swell. We made a lot of progress-ish today towards our kind of main goals. She's still only 35, so we should be able to get back down into... Whoa, what's up with Lotharingia? Oh, it's just because we're in Lotharingia. That's what's going on. Back down, I think we can convert Galura, and I'm going to aim to maybe convert over this holy site down here in Tunis. That, I think, will be our next big goal, and then that will get the proselytizing stage set. I think that's our main goal with this character, is become that glorious knight like her mother, and then start converting people before we kind of settle down and figure out what lands we want specifically. Alrighty, thank you for being here. Have a great time. Bye, y'all.